looking.
Good morning. Fight Kitties here. I'm Lexi.
And I'm Lady J.
And it's time for Kickass and Coffee. Got a lot to talk about today.
Last night was crazy.
It was.
I wasn't even watching Dynamite. I'm in the other room and I'm hearing, oh my God. I'm like, what? I'm working on the news. What's going on over there?
There's a lot to talk about. I mean, there was some surprises. I think everybody was like in shock, but we'll get started with some fight buzz.
All right. The man, Le Champion, Chris Jericho, is at it again, comparing his role at AEW to that of The Undertaker.
Yeah, it was a strange comparison.
If you don't know who The Undertaker is, let me show you. Yeah, that man, dead man. Michelle McCool's man.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's married to Michelle McCool.
And he's like, you know, I have no deadline to retire. Like he's in a band. You know this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fozzy. And I'm like, so he's still like performing rock concerts and like doing promos and wrestling at AEW. And he's like, I'm not done. I'm not done.
He is not done. And it seems as I think we talked about yesterday, he said AEW was like the top promotion.
Oh, yeah. We're getting all the demos.
Yeah. So we know how he feels about that, but he says he wants to help build new stars, and he compared his role in AEW to The Undertaker in WWE in his like last 2 years in WWE, which I was like, okay.
Well, it's kind of like he would show up and just like freak everybody out, you know, and it's kind of like, I think it's like what they want Goldberg to be doing, but everyone's like, oh my gosh, like, have you even earned your spot yet?
Yeah,
you know?
Totally. Yeah. And so I wonder, like, I know a lot of people were speculating, like, when does he have plans to stop his like in-ring action? And I really don't see him stopping anytime soon. I kind of see him as like the guy who like pops up every few months and it's like, oh my God, if he's like not as consistent, you know?
Isn't he like giving Sami Zayn some crap last night?
I
heard something across the house.
They had their like inner circle meeting last night, and basically he was like there was drama, and then Sammy Guevara was like pissed. He's like, I'm not gonna be in this anymore if you guys can't get along. And he throws his stuff and he's like, I was like, uh-oh. It's like high school drama. That's what it felt like I was watching last night.
About The Undertaker.
Yes, he was on a special show.
Yeah, so we kind of talked about this Ronda Rousey's Rowdy's Places.
Yeah.
And it's on ESPN Plus. And that's her of The Undertaker. I don't know what the heck they're doing there.
Does he have something on his like head or something?
I think it's a head, but like they're holding some giant bag. I don't know what they're doing. But like, so the show started back in October. So we'll have to like binge watch and catch up. But like she's had some really great guests, like members of the Gracie family, like the infamous Jiu-Jitsu family, Kurt Angle, you know, the Olympic gold medalist on WWE who freaking wrestled through a broken neck.
Yeah, that's epic, honestly.
I'm like,
I couldn't even, I think I told you this story, I like broke my foot or whatever at Rock and Jump. And like a trampoline park place, and I was such a wuss. I'm like, I can't even walk to the car.
Let alone finish a wrestling match and like suplex somebody
with my neck broken. No. But back to Rousey. She's been filming since like the beginning of May of 2021, and so this whole show is surrounded by her taking this big old RV.
Pregnant then?
Was she? How old is
I
her?
think she's 4 months postpartum. I don't know.
She might
Or she
have
had a
been
new
pregnant
baby.
while filming or gotten pregnant while filming.
Pregnant in an RV, rolling across the country.
Yeah, that sounds like a lovely way
Oh my
to
God.
enjoy your pregnancy.
Oh man. Okay, so here's a synopsis because we're like, what is this all about? So Ronda Rousey explores one of civilization's oldest sports,
Yes.
competitive fighting. In her travels, Ronda speaks with experts within the world of MMA, wrestling, boxing, and so much more to uncover why combat sports have been a global sensation for a millennium. Yeah, sorry, that was terrible.
I love the synopsis. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's a very fancy way to describe the show.
Yeah.
But moving on to Rob Van Dam, he reached out to WWE about a Royal Rumble appearance.
I know. He's like a Hall of Famer. He's a big deal. He's Rob Van Dam, damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess they didn't take him up on his offer.
No, I mean, it's not unheard of for WWE to bring back former stars or like legends to the Royal Rumble. And like the company did do that for like the women's match. And they did stay away from relying on like big legends and like NXT stars for the men's match. But it seems like they turned his offer down.
So when everyone was talking all that crap about like the Royal Rumble, they're like, there were so many legends just chilling in the back.
Yeah.
Like, were they just chilling back there with their gear, kind of like hoping? Were they like on call, like stand by, you might roll out? Or just like stand by and enjoy the like food?
I can't. That's so funny. But yeah, so we had WWE considered using Sean Waltman for the men's bout.
Another poor guy sitting back there.
Yeah, but decided against it. So it's like, I guess it seems as though from what we heard, like they didn't really know what was happening until like minutes before everything, like when everybody went into the ring. That's what it feels like.
Sean's like, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay home.
Yeah. So Rob Van Dam spoke to Sportskeeda and he was like, I was on standby. I had my gear ready. I had my outfit ready. I was ready for WWE to call me to work. And I was like, that's actually kind of sad.
I know. So like you think about how much like training and conditioning you have to do to make sure you're ready for that.
Yeah.
And just be like sitting by the phone.
Watching TV. Like that's not cool. But that's not like we're not going to see him anymore. He does have a few matches that he says that he's got booked for this year, but they won't be televised.
So you have to be there live.
So you got to be there to see it. Yeah. But I did see, speaking of like AEW, I did see that AEW is going to be like, they're doing a live show in like my hometown.
Nice.
Like my actual hometown, there's a huge Webster Arena over there. And I was like, oh my goodness, they're going to be in Connecticut. So I don't know, interesting if there's any people from Connecticut that watch. And we had a big anniversary.
There's a lot of anniversaries this year. Defy Wrestling, their big 5-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And then so it's this Saturday.
Yes.
In Seattle. And so February 12th. And I like Defy. There's some fun names over there. Like I was looking at the website and it's like Brody Lee's on the freaking top of the website. And I think we have some pictures of the cards, like the different matches that we're going to expect.
Yeah, so we have a few matches that we already do know, starting with the Intermin Defy World Championship. We're going to have the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels versus Nick Wayne.
Oh my gosh, have you seen Nick Wayne?
No.
You have to. He's so young.
How old is he? He looks like he's 18.
Yeah, I think he's like 16 or 18. He's super young. And he's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing. And then it looks like we're also going to have John Gresham versus Cody John. Yeah. I think we have another one with like the full card.
I think we do.
Oh yeah, we're going to have, Joey Janela.
Yes.
West Coast Wrecking Crew. Those are some of the guys from New Japan.
That's like, so they're free agents then?
I think they're allowed to work other places.
Oh.
So the West Coast Wrecking Crew on our right, they're part of Team Filthy, Tom Lawler and his jorts. But yeah, this should be fun. And then we're going to have like Trey Miguel and Titus Alexander versus Guillermo Rosas. I mean, yeah, there's like a whole lot going on there.
There's so much going on, and there's still going to be more announcements later this week. There's a limited amount of general admission tickets.
It was like one of them was already sold out on the website.
Yeah, one of them was already sold out. So if you want to go get your tickets, definitely get them now. It's just at defywrestling.com. So yeah, that's coming up this weekend, and then they're like Defy 50 is the following weekend.
And as we continue to talk about the independent scene, GCW star Gringo Loco.
Ooh.
I feel like he's like the, you know, the parallel to Wera Loca.
Yeah. La Wera Loca. I love her.
He's going to officially debut in Triple A.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so after that Rey de Reyes event, I guess they had too much fun at that last GCW event that they went over at the Hammerstein Ballroom.
Yeah. They had way too much fun. And moving on to Amanda Nunes.
Oh, man.
She left the American top team.
She was there for like 7 years. I mean, American Top Team, you like see them, they like to harass everyone on AEW. They're like the biggest freaking heels.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think she left them because they're heels. She said that she just wanted to have like her own coaches who actually used to work at American Top Team.
Yeah.
Like at her own place. Not like there's anything wrong, but I guess she just wants to do more of her own thing at her own time. And
yeah. She said there's no hard feelings or anything. So I'm like, okay, all right. I believe you. No hard feelings. I feel like sometimes I'm like, when people say no hard feelings, I'm like, what's really happening? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I know she has a baby now.
Yeah.
You know, her and her wife have a baby, and I don't know, maybe she wants to be closer to home.
Yeah, I get that.
Maybe.
I understand. And moving on, we have Arturo Rudo Rivera, who passed away. He was a legendary professional wrestling commentary for AAA and and CMLL, and everybody was really sad about this loss.
Yeah, he was only 67. I think he had some complications. He was hospitalized. I don't know. It's sad.
Rest in peace, poor guy. And moving on to some fun things we've got.
My gosh, you get to play this time because you did not make this trivia. All right.
Alrighty, guys.
Elimination Chamber trivia.
Let me grab my phone so I can play with you guys.
All right. So we put up the web address.
Yes.
The pin earlier. Let's see if we can get that again. Kahoot.it game pin 1810203. All right. Lexi's getting in over here. So can you?
Okay. I'm just loading in. It's super easy, you guys. It's like once you type that in, it takes you just to type in that like pin, and then you are good to go.
Yeah, Lexi was busy watching Dynamite, so I made it. This is going to be a wrestling educational trivia.
Oh God.
So like when you hear like, I know you're new to this, but this is like the fundamentals.
I'm scared.
You're like, what the heck are they talking about? Yeah, it's like, you know, your ABCs of wrestling.
Got it.
Like some of it anyways.
I used to watch is an understatement. I used to sometimes see the wrestlers at high school because like one of my friends' brothers was like super into wrestling. So I'd like watch some of the matches sometimes. I was like, interesting. But you know, it's high school. So there's something that's like
high school wrestling. So
that's probably why I wasn't interested. I'm like,
that singlet looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, it does. Bebe is back. Who is Bebe? I want to know.
Lexi, Bebe, Billy here. Come now. Where is Keith?
Keith.
He's like, I have a freaking job, you guys.
Yeah. Join us, Keith.
Keith.
We see you, Keith.
Join us. All right, I'll give everybody like an extra minute.
Yeah. On TikTok today, we're posting our kind of like day in the life of our morning routine. So you'll see how we get all set up on there. Do we have the
shot of like the espresso maker?
Yes, you have the shot of the espresso maker pouring the coffee.
The coffee is brewing.
Maybe I'll make a funny.
The tea is also brewing.
The tea is brewing.
There goes the kettle. And
And last night I had like a breaking news little segment up.
it was a big freaking deal.
Yeah, so definitely check that out. And of course, check out me and Billy. We're going to be up in like at 10 doing our Dynamite recap.
Yeah.
There's a lot to uncover from this episode. So let's just get started.
Yeah, let's get started. All right, put your coffee down. You're gonna need.
It's gonna stay unlocked. So anybody that wants to join in,
feel free to clear the ring.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, here's a quiz. What is the term used to describe when a superstar incorrectly executes a maneuver? A bump, a bury, a blade, or a botch?
I feel like it's botched because it's like I botched this surgery, you know? Like I got botched. You ever watch that show?
No, but it looks horrible.
It is terrifying. Oh my gosh, I was
It is
right.
botched.
I did not give anyone the answer.
All righty. Ooh, you had the fastest thumb.
Yeah.
True or false? A bomb scare is a term that refers to an event that has a very low attendance. That must be an older expression.
It does sound like
Because I haven't heard that for a while.
I've never heard that. True.
That kind of makes sense though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's like people won't come because they're like, you know.
Ooh, Lexi, you're still the fastest.
Ooh, Bebe is only 100 points away from me.
All right, another quiz. Out of the following four terms, which one does not mean the same as babyface? Good guy, fan favorite, they all mean the same as babyface, or a heel?
I don't even know what a heel is.
You see? Edumacation.
Okay.
Wrestling edumacation.
Nards. You know, when I was in school, they'd always say, if there's one that says all of the above, it's usually that one. In this case, not the case. Oh no, I'm at the bottom now. What has happened?
Okay, another quiz. A person who creates matches and writes storylines is called a booker. What does WWE call their bookers? Expert writers, dream team, creative team, or wrestling dialoguers?
Ooh, dialoguers.
Who makes this stuff up?
Dun, dun, dun.
The creative team. Everyone's like ragging on the creative team.
Yay. Yeah, I've heard that term before, so I'm like, it's got to be creative.
Oh, Bebe's in the lead.
And it's a streak of 4.
Fire! All right. Which of the following shows would not be considered a B show? WWE SmackDown, WWE Heat, WWE Velocity, or TNA Explosion?
I didn't even know Velocity and Heat were a thing.
Which one is not a B show?
I definitely got this wrong. Yeah, I knew it. What's a B show?
Like, there's like the A team and the B team. B team's like, here are the backup whatevers. Okay. Yeah, so SmackDown is not a B team show. All right.
Multi-select. What
event is often cited as the start of WWE's Attitude Era? I think there's just one right answer. The Montreal Screwjob, the Steve Austin's 1996 King of the Ring victory speech, the formation of D-Generation X, or the leaving of Razor Ramon and Kevin Nash. When did the Attitude Era kick off? I wasn't even watching wrestling at the time. But
so with like,
it's important. It's like your history.
Yeah. There was 2 right answers, and I got not one of them.
Did I screw that one up? No. Okay, so have you ever seen the like Austin 316 shirts?
No.
Okay, it's kind of like an old school thing, but like, so Stone Cold Steve Austin they called it the Austin 316 speech, was the King of the Ring victory speech. And that was the unofficial beginning of the Attitude Era because things were no longer PG anymore.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was no longer family-friendly content at that point.
Yikes. That is so mean. My Kahoot said dig deeper next time.
A dark match can only occur before a televised event.
I love the little questions that, like, while it's loading, it's like, are you a genius machine? Or it's like, did you answer too fast? I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, so dark matches, and I think we're more familiar with like AEW dark matches, they're meant to like test out the new talent.
Yeah.
And they can be before, they can be after, and now they are televised, but they used to not be televised.
So would that be like a B team?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like, we're going to practice that on these people.
Got it.
All right. Which of the following terms does not have to do with a wrestler bleeding? Bury, busted open, blade, blading. Which one does not have to do with a wrestler bleeding?
I got that right. What?
Oh, Bebe's Bebe's got a big lead.
But he's lost his answer streak. So
A referee being blind refers to him or her having their back turned. Heels usually capitalize on this situation. True or false?
That's a good question. True.
Mama's not watching.
That happens a lot, actually, I've realized.
What would one call the face of a wrestler that is covered in blood? Q, Carney, Chemistry, Crimson Mask.
I feel like the obvious answer is not it, but I did it anyway.
Dude, Adam Page? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I was like, whoa, goodness gracious. Isn't that bad for your eyeballs?
Probably.
Oh, baby.
Oh, Billy's got an answer streak of 3. Bebe's beating me by 2,000 points.
When the bookers are making matches for a show, they place them in events in order. What is this order called? The carry, the card, the cue, or the curtain call?
The curtain call reminds me of when I did ballet. So it's not that.
The card.
The card.
There's like an expression like card is subject to change.
Yeah.
Which is usually like, yeah, and might have a different show, different place. Oh, Bebe's on fire.
Ooh, I'm catching up to them.
True or false? When a wrestler sucks up to the crowd and says good things about them, it is called cheap heat.
I've never heard that phrase, so I'm going to say no. Cheap heat.
Oh. Okay, such a brain fart.
Maybe? No.
Come on. Cheap heat. No,
Balls.
that's a cheap pop.
I was the only one who got it right.
Yeah, it's a cheap pop.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry if you hear my stomach rumbling.
Yeah, that's what your mic.
If you can hear that, that'd be hilarious. Let me know if you can.
Which of the following commentators would not be considered a color commentator? Jerry the King Lawler, John Bradshaw Layfield, Taz, or Jim Ross?
Taz is a cool name.
His son is Hook.
Oh,
Yes.
cool. Oh.
Okay, and the reason is because Jim Ross was never a professional wrestler himself. So like when you have been one, you like have so much more, I guess, color to add to the commentary. Because you're like, oh, yeah, okay, I can keep more into it.
That is so unfair. That is just not okay.
All right. Who was the first to use entrance music?
Ooh.
The Rock and Roll Express, the Fabulous Freebirds, Gorgeous George, Bad Leroy Brown.
Gorgeous George. Who's that?
This is like super old school.
Ooh.
Like before, yeah. Like there wasn't music before it come down to.
So what would they come out to? Silence? Like the crowd just being
or
like,
maybe just like being called out on the mic.
I got it wrong. And I talked about George's George.
You're like, why didn't I pick him? He came down to like the pomp and circumstance graduation music. Oh yeah.
Final question.
Where did tag team matches originate? Australia, England, Mexico, or the US? Or us? This is it. This is for the game.
The final question. Who's gonna win? I already know. It's not me. Oh, I got it right.
I thought it was Mexico because I always think of like great tag team action, but oh no. And then like they used to call it the Australian style. All right, let's see. Billy here, 3rd place. Lexi.
Yeah.
Oh, and our mystery baby.
Oh, come on. I thought that I was going to be able to redeem myself like you did yesterday, but that didn't happen. That's okay.
She's like, I'm going to kill it like a dog.
All right, that was a fun little game of trivia.
Hey, come on, y'all, Wrestleverse, come play with us.
Yeah,
it's fun.
You'll get an awesome swag bag too.
I know. There are several days to catch up. We got next week. We're gonna keep going.
So right now you've won, Keith.
Hey,
you come as soon as we finish Kahoot. I feel like you're playing us.
Okay, let's see. Will former TNA and NXT champion Samoa Joe join either AEW or go back to Impact Wrestling now that his WWE contract has expired?
I don't see him signing a contract. Maybe he'll be a free agent, no?
So his last tweet was talking about how like, oh, I haven't been here for a while. Why? Because I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dang, Joe.
Dang, speaks the truth.
I'm like, I'm glad you're happy, man. But there were like no hints about what he was going to do.
Yeah.
Or like, is he going to wrestle? Is he going to do commentary? Is he going to be a trainer or like a manager? I would think he'd be like a fun trainer.
I thought Samoa Joe was scheduled for the Defy 50 thing. I could have sworn I seen that.
I'm like, where's your phone?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm like pretty sure.
Come on, Keith. Google it real quick with us.
Yeah, Keith. Hold on 1 second. Let me put my coffee down.
Defy 50.
Defy 50. Samoa Joe.
No.
Perhaps I was wrong.
I was mistaken.
Yeah. I saw someone's name. I can't remember who it was. I don't know. We'll go back. And when I do remember.
Well, we'll keep an eye out on Samoa Joe. Okay, yeah. All right, moving on. Oh, man. So I used to watch The Ultimate Fighter, that like UFC reality TV show. And I remember seeing the Happy Warrior, Roxanne Modafferi. Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you see this? That girl's like ripped and like super happy.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, dude, look at those shoulders and that definition. Good God, girl. She's retiring.
Oh no.
But she's like, I didn't realize she's like 39 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
She does not look 39.
I know. And so like they were saying if you count all of her like exhibition fights on The Ultimate Fighter, this will be the 50th time that Roxanne has made the walk.
Ooh.
The walk. You need to walk down to like the octagon.
Yeah.
And so like this is completely unrivaled by any other woman in the sports history. She fights in the flyweight division.
Yeah.
And she's number 12. And dude, she's such a cute anime nerd.
Oh, is she?
Look at this picture. Oh my goodness. She's got like the hair and she's
oh my god.
Like, oh yeah, she's like full anime. Yeah. Can you imagine I know the other day someone's like, Jackie, like all these girls are like so scary. And I'm like, no, maybe it's because we just haven't given them a chance. We haven't had Chris Cyborg to sit down and be like, you aren't just a scary, like, you know, scary monsters to beat the crap out of me.
Yeah. Chris Cyborg does like want to have coffee with us.
I know. We got a spot for you. We got a mug waiting for you.
Yeah, we have a mug. Don't worry. There's room. There's a couch, not just these chairs. Yeah, we'll make space. I'll sit on the floor.
We have an espresso maker. You'll totally enjoy it.
Yeah.
But so yeah, she's after 20 years, Roxanne her road is coming. Look at this. Go Power Rangers.
Ooh.
You know what that is.
Power Rangers, yeah.
So yeah, they're you know Shayna Baszler, right? She was an MMA fighter and they fought before.
Oh, okay.
And so they had like a little tribute where like everyone was talking about their time with her and they're like, she is legit the nicest person ever.
Really?
They're like, all these other girls are like mean moms. And it's like a really rough crowd. Like even the guys will beat up the girls, just be like, get out of here, don't ever come back. And I'm like, how did that girl hang out for all this time?
Yeah, I feel like you've definitely got to have like a tough shell if you're gonna do something like that.
There was a story where she was like, yeah, Shayna Baszler was like, I beat her, and she was in the locker room, and she was like yelling and like all mad about it. And she's like, and the next day she's like, hey, Shayna, you want to go to Japan with me, and I'll show you around.
Aww.
And they did.
That's cute.
Here's the lineup for her next fight. This is her last fight against Casey O'Neill, UFC 271. I'm sure the guys will be covering this.
Yeah.
I'll probably be like, oh my gosh, I gotta watch it to see, you know, the happy warrior go off. Will she go off in a blaze of glory?
I don't know. Maybe she will. So let's move on to some Keeping It Strong style. All right, so last night on Dynamite, we saw Roppongi Vince, which is Trent Barrera and Rocky Romero. Jackie does her little, I'll let her put her coffee down so she can do her.
Okay, so it's Roppongi Vice. And I was like, oh my God, Rocky Romero versus the Young Bucks.
Yes, and so when I saw them out, I had never seen, you said it's Roppongi, right? Roppongi.
Yeah, Roppongi Vice. It's like the Japanese version of like the Miami like equivalent.
Got it. Yeah, when I saw the spelling of their name, I was like, how do you pronounce that? Then I heard the commentator say it.
Oh my gosh, I'm feeling really dumb right now. I'm like, one of y'all in the Wrestleverse needs to correct us.
Yes. And so they went up against the Young Bucks, and we see like out of nowhere this like switchblade jacket. And at first I'm like, there's like suspenseful-ish music when the switchblade jacket came on, and everybody's like, wait, what? No, it's freaking Jay White, and he shows up at AEW. I'm pretty sure he first picked up Rocky Romero and like threw him under that little bus that was right behind them.
Yeah, they got their butts handed to them.
Yeah, and it was funny because I felt like out of all of them, Adam Cole had like this smile on his face, like this huge smile. Like when he came out, he's like, oh,
"It's Jay White,
it's Jay White." I feel like he had like a starstruck moment. He's like, "Oh my goodness!"
I'm marking out.
And speaking about of Forbidden Doors, we had another Forbidden Door.
I know everyone's like, it's not a Forbidden Door, Lexi. He was already a free agent. Oh my God.
Kind of ish.
Whatever.
But so we saw Keith Lee. So it was Isaiah Cassidy. He was up in the ring by himself. Everybody's like, all right, who's coming out? And then Keith Lee's like music comes on and like his like logo and everything. The crowd was like insane. There's like yes. The crowd at one point, there was like, it was like a split second. You could see this guy's face. He just has his eyes wide and his camera's pointing. He's like, what? It was so funny. But he comes out and like, I thought Isaiah Cassidy was going to be like chicken shit. Cause he's like, their size difference is very, very noticeable. But he was riled up. Like he really did try, but you can't compete with a guy like Keith
I heard
Lee.
like he went flying coast to coast.
Literally, like it was like he looked like he's just picking up a ball and like throw. Like for him, it's nothing. It like so effortlessly. I don't even think I saw an ounce of sweat on this guy. Not even a little bit.
I'm excited to see Keith Lee.
I am too. So
The entire when you have like everyone chanting, oh, you're like, yes.
yes.
It was exciting. It was fun. It is a great time to be a member of the Wrestleverse.
Yes, it is. And Keith says, I found out weeks ago that Ring of Honor have their first ever Hall of Fame, and the Briscoe brothers and Bryan Danielson are the first two inductees. Yes, I believe we covered that a few episodes ago on Kickass and Coffee.
I know we did the Briscoes, and then was it yesterday, day before yesterday, we talked about
we talked about him yesterday.
The American Dragon.
Yes.
Yes.
So I would love to see who's next too. I'm interested.
I know. Like,
are they releasing them every week? Because that's what it feels like. It seems
kind of building up.
When is like the full like?
I don't know. I'm sure we will be complete nerds and watching the like Ring of Honor Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Is Keith Billy?
I don't know, Billy. We're asking the same thing.
Well, Adam Cole is definitely basking in his glory.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe Adam Cole's watching us. I don't know. He's probably sleeping. Alrighty. I think that's all we've got for you guys today. If you've got any
just
little.
Wait till freaking Friday. Well,
Friday
night. Friday night is the next huge reveal for AEW.
Yes.
So we don't do it. Well, you'll probably do like a breaking news. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yes. So definitely stay tuned because me and Billy are going to recap that. And we're on in like 20 minutes to talk about
It's
okay.
Come on, Lady J, get on. We're all going to crash the NXT show Tuesday.
Yeah. We had this fun little.
Take it to the ring. It's like the guys, the kitties, the onesies, the eye mask.
Yes. We're going to be Wendy Chu with our little, if they even let us go in with our Starbucks cups.
Fine. We'll put on our like, whatever.
You'll see. It'll be fun. So if you have any last questions before we head out for the day, let us know in the comments. But I think that's all we've got. So just take a moment to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And for some more Fight Kitties, just click the link down below. Until next time, I'm Lexi.
And I'm Lady J.
Bye.